Someone's made a bit of a fancy novelty thing outside their house. Right on the main highway, where all the trucks and cars go by, there's a place called Old Tailem Town. And as we spin around, electric car charger. So this is the view that I've woken up to this morning. G'day, Goose here. Come join me as I visit Tailem Bend in South Australia on the mighty Murray River. A quirky little town with a historic reminder only a short distance away. And don't pull out early, because a few kilometres upstream I find a lush, pristine park up camp area right on the Murray River. That even surprised me. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. G'day, it's Goose here, I'm back. I've just arrived at a little town called Tailem Bend. Now this town is virtually a drive-through stop where a lot of people just come, fill up with fuel, maybe stop at a pub for a quick bite to eat and just drive through. A lot of people don't normally stop here, but take one street back, go a block back off the main street, and Tailem Bend is full of surprises. It's not just the normal truck stop, it's actually a very, very interesting little town. Now, I was down by the river earlier. I got caught because there was no turning around, but down by the ferry there's a nice little camping area. But what I'll do, we're going to go for a wander down the main street and just have a look how quirky this little town of Tailem Bend is. And so behind me, for example, there's someone's made a bit of a fancy novelty thing outside their house, and that's just what people are doing now. There's also camping in the area. You can stay at the football oval up the road, and it's over that direction somewhere. But actually you see the football lights in the distance. But if you go up there, you can start there. I believe it's $10 a night, no power or water, but $10 a night on the football oval. And if you're lucky enough, you probably be on a weekend, you might be able to watch a game of footy for the same price. But very quirky little town. But right now, we're going to go a bit of a wander and have a look. So if you look down there, that's how close we are to the main drag. Just up there, you pull a few trucks in the petrol station behind us. As we said before, it's virtually a truck stop where the truckies come through, have a bit of a break, people come past and just fill up their fuel. But as I said, one street back. So we're going to go for a wander down the main street and have a look, because the ever reliable that all country towns in South Australia just about have the Foodland or IGA. Little quirky little shops as you're walking through. So you know, the giftware, the hardware stores, they sell actually everything but including the kitchen sink in half these little places. And I can see another pub in the distance. Now Tailem Bend, I believe they've got 3 hotels, 3 pubs. Now my rule of thumb, 3 pubs minimum, 2 to 3 nights around this place. But I've got something else up my sleeve that I'm probably going to go and check out. Bit of a camping area, got my eyes on down further, virtually on the river. So only about 5 to 10 k's away. But there's nice little quirky little town, Tailem Bend. And we got their dog wash laundromat where you can basically come and wash your dog gear, wash your dog blankets as well, give your dog a wash. So there's something for you, Tailem Bend. Laundromats. one of the many pubs. Didn't actually quite get the name of this one. Drive-through. And on the corner, the Tailem Bend bakery. Yeah, this is, I've actually bought food from this place before. I think last time I was here. Very, very popular. It's they say it's an award-winning bakery, but it's very, very popular with the with people coming through. Looks like it's quite closed right now, so. Oh yeah, 3:30 finish, so we're getting close to that. Across the road there's a kids playground, bit of a barbecue. And of course the old steam train is in there as well. Kids come down here, they jump on it and have a play around. Yeah, you still get on it. So the kids get on there. And there's the Tailem Bend unique animals. So, a bit of a history lesson. If you come in here, bit of a history lesson. It's also got all the names of the animals here as you have a look, and all numbered. Absolutely fantastic. Kids will actually love this. They come through, have a look, and it's basically sculptures of the animals in the area. And it's right next to the old railway line, which is, as always, when you see a railway line, 99% of the time, you'll find the Rail Museum. And of course, Tailem Bend, they've got their Rail Museum here as well. A couple of old rail carriages over there. As I said, it's all about the Rail Museum. I'm not going to go in, but you know it's here. So if you want to come and have a look, get all the information you need, everything is in the Tailem Bend Rail Museum. When you're coming into Tailem Bend, either you pass Tailem Bend or you're coming from Adelaide, coming through Tailem Bend, right on the main highway, where all the trucks and cars go by, there's a place called Old Tailem Town. Now, have a look. Come inside, have a look. I'm not quite sure what the damage is to check out the place, but come inside, have a look. You can't miss it. You'll see all the trucks, the Bedford trucks, lined up across the front car park. So there it is. Oh, sorry. Welcome to another world, the largest pioneer town in existence. Look, got run over. There is Tailem Town. The big sign, you can't miss it. And of course, across the front, you've got all the Bedford trucks, all the old Bedford trucks. So we'll just go for a bit of a wander around the car park. A bit of the history about Tailem Bend, the old Tailem Town. And as I said, all the all these old trucks are just lined up out the front where so you can't miss them. Of course, there's an old train sitting at the front. As I said, I'm not going to go through today. But for people who might find this interesting, drop in, have a look. It actually has to, I've got to laugh. It's called Old Tailem Town. It's supposed to be about relics and stuff like that, and how old Tailem Town was. And as we spin around, electric car charger. So, technology. Found another new spot just in a little area called Monteith. It's called Bell's Landing. Now, Monteith is approximately halfway between Tailem Bend and Murray Bridge in South Australia. So come and have a look. There's absolutely nothing here, just this absolutely fantastic reserve. So they call it Bell's Landing. Check it out on Wikicabs, you can find it. There's nothing around, there's no service stations, no takeaways, no nothing. So come and have a look. Now, flicking around in a minute, you can see behind me probably the river, because we're right on the Murray River. I'll turn it around and I'll walk back, and you can probably see how spectacular it is. So this is what we're looking at Bell's Landing, Monteith. Now, this is one of the little reserves, just over here at the back of the houses. And I've got to say it's pretty well guarded. I think this one, they've got a few little bench seats in there, but there's a lot of water in there from the Murray. So I'd say no, it's not, you know, the best place to be, this one, but you can get in there and probably just sit there and go for a wander through. It's not very far, probably 100 meters from the entrance to the end, and you see the rivers there. And as we follow the road in, you see Bell's Landing at the end here. Very small area where they have actually allocated for houseboats. So now the council have put a lot of signs up around the area that's money for houseboats to dock here. I don't know why, because you probably can only put about 2 houseboats in there if you're lucky on a good day. There's a bit of a boat ramp now. I do remember once one of the local guys, he's a rower. He launches his rowboat in there, so he must be trying for rowing competitions and stuff like that. But there's where we are. That's where I am, I should say. I'm parked up just over there. I could park further around, but as you can see, those 2 big trees are the dreaded gum trees. So I'd rather just park it back a little bit and keep away from them. So I'd say it's going to look, I'm not probably going to get a good sunset, and I've got the rods in, but I say in the morning, if this wind drops off eventually it's going to be quite a nice morning. So Bell's Landing. Very, very, very small area, but very, very, very nice if you're just coming for a day. And how's this for a sunset about to happen? But as always, the clouds come in at 100 miles an hour, just cover everything up. But at least we got something special. Check this out. The moon's out early. Full moon. Absolutely fantastic. So this is the view that I've woken up to this morning. It's 8 o'clock. I've been up for about an hour already. First light. Looked like it was going to be a bit of a dull day, but the sun's decided to poke its head out. Don't know where we're going to head off to today, but you never know. Well, that's another video done and dusted. I hope you like it. And don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. So stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.